Hamilton hoping for a competitive Red Bull outfit. Five-time world champion Lewis Hamilton is hoping that Red Bull's new partnership with Honda can push it towards championship contention in 2019. The energy drink squad will run with Honda engines after its junior outfit Toro Rosso trialed the units in the 2018 season. Red Bull has not been in contention for the title since its dominating year in 2013 with Sebastian Vettel. It has blamed previous engine supplier Renault for the lack of competitiveness since 2014 and has opted for a different approach with Honda going forward. Hamilton has competed against Ferrari and Vettel over the last 2 years, and while he expects the same again in 2019, he is hoping that Red Bull can join the fight with Max Verstappen and Pierre Gasly. "I would imagine it's going to be Sebastian, as my main rival, and Valtteri Bottas, alongside me, but will Red Bull and they've got a great car, and they were very strong at the end of the year," said Hamilton. "They've got a new engine next year. Will it be able to compete with ours? I hope so, because that would be epic if Red Bull could really start to mingle with us a bit more, weekend in, weekend out. They've got to obviously improve on their reliability, which has been a big downfall for them this year. So there's lots of areas, but I really wish them all the best, and we are down for the competition, that's for sure." Hamilton has won every title but one in the turbo hybrid era, losing out in 2016 ex-teammate Nico Rosberg. However, Hamilton doesn't put his success down to one single factor, stating that he has strengthened with experience. "I don't think it's been a year of particularly one thing being learned," he said. "As I've grown, I've understood myself more and more. I'm able to center myself and censor things and balance things better, which you get with experience. As you make mistakes you learn from them. And I've just been able to be a better me all year long, and that's never going to stop. I'm going to continue trying to work on that and try to work on the output, on the energy that I'm projecting to people, my commitment to all the different things that I have." Next news: Red Bull deal with Alonso fell through after secret meeting in Madrid. The alleged contract negotiations between Fernando Alonso and Red Bull Racing were one of the most confusing and controversial topics of the last Formula One season. According to Motorsport Total, a secret meeting was set up in Madrid in the autumn of 2007 between the Red Bull representatives and Luis Garcia Abad, Alonso's manager. During that year, the Spaniard had his hands full with his rookie teammate Lewis Hamilton. The driver from Oviedo also leaked the so-called Spygate to the media, which showed McLaren obtained a gigantic document from Ferrari through an outsider. By doing that, Alonso didn't exactly make friends with then McLaren team principal Ron Dennis. The two-time champion already knew in the second half of the season that he could leave at the end of the year. A lucrative offer from Toyota was on the table, and his former employer Renault also wanted to get him back, but there was an opportunity to go to Red Bull as well. The Austrian team was a young team at the time and only managed a podium finish once in 2007 and finished the season in 5th place in the Constructors' Championship. However, with the hiring of elite designer Adrian Newey, the team was ready to make a big splash. In the autumn of 2007, A secret meeting was set up in Madrid between representatives of Red Bull and Alonso's manager Luis Garcia Abad. Not too long after, several photos came out where Alonso was spotted at the Red Bull Energy station during the race weekend in Belgium. Alonso walked in his McLaren outfit in the direction of the top floor, where a meeting took place with Red Bull team principal Christian Horner, probably to provoke Dennis. At the secret meeting in Madrid, they had listened to the demands of Alonso. They were very demanding, not so much about finances, but more about PR performances and liberties with merchandising and such, Helmut Marko said in an interview with the German medium. We said, okay, let's look at the details, you have to send us a contract draft. We agreed that they had a week. After 14 days there was nothing, and nor after 3 weeks. Then we said to Garcia Abad, thank you, we do not have to do it anymore. Horner maintains that his team has made a one-off offer to the address of the Spaniard, but Alonso sees this differently and emphasized last summer that the Austrian team has asked at least 4 times to drive for them. Next news: Tommy Hilfiger collaborates with Lewis Hamilton. Tommy Hilfiger have just announced their latest collaborative capsule range, a sports looks line, that's been devised alongside Formula One world champ Lewis Hamilton. The collection celebrates Hamilton's distinctively lavish take on street and sportswear, as seen throughout his red carpet appearances and social feeds. Here classic American styles, such as boldly colored hockey sweaters and varsity jackets, are paired with clean black trousers and chunky hiking boots. A recreation of the naturally eclectic look Hamilton has become known for. Lewis Hamilton, Formula One world champion x Tommy Hilfiger AW18. The capsule has everything you need, from basics such as socks and slides, to heritage-focused investment pieces, like the must-have hybrid checked jacket with striking yellow hood. Clash's highlights include a slick white tracksuit with velvet stripes and a smart khaki puffer jacket, perfect for the coming colder months. Lewis Hamilton x Tommy Hilfiger AW18. A must-have for confident sportswear fans that are looking for a more mature wardrobe update this season. The full range drops September 4th following the AW18 Tomino experiential runway event in Shanghai, China. Hamilton fans can also go to tommy.com. Join us on Vero, as we get under the skin of global cultural happenings. Follow Clash magazine as we skip merrily between clubs, concerts, interviews and photo shoots. Get backstage sneak peeks and a true view into our world as the fun and games unfold. Next news: Vettel, Michael Schumacher proud of Mick. Sebastian Vettel claims Michael Schumacher would be extremely proud of his son Mick after the pair raced together at the 2019 Race of Champions. The German duo came agonizingly close to securing a 9th ROC title for Team Germany, but were denied by Tom Christensen, who won the Race of Champions Nations Cup for Team Nordic. Schumacher has recently been announced as part of the new pool of talent to join Ferrari's junior program, as he looks to follow in the footsteps of his 7-time world champion father Michael. Michael Schumacher has not been seen in public since suffering severe head injuries in 2013 following a skiing accident, but Vettel believes he would be extremely proud of his son. Of course it is special to form a team with Mick. During my debut in the Race of Champions, I watched Michael and now I could do it together with his son, said Vettel after the event. I'm sure Michael would be extremely proud of his son. This event is every time really cool to experience and the atmosphere is unique. You are with all drivers together and that makes it special. Mick and I can be proud of what we have achieved, because getting a place here is not easy. Especially against two great champions, who have a lot of feeling with those cars. Schumacher was also delighted to work with Vettel, and believed his compatriot's experience was a huge boost for their team. It was a huge experience and it is very cool to do this together with Sebastian, he explained. Sebastian did a great job and I'm sure we would not have gotten that far without him. Second is of course not enough, but more was not in it. This event must of course be great for fans, who see all kinds of greats pass by on the track. Thank you for watching the video. Be sure to share and subscribe to your channel to get the latest sports news around the world. Wished health and success. Goodbye.